time for episode 3 of the Iron Den. I'm on my way to 613 Lift. It is currently 11:11 a.m. I actually thought that I would be going after work, but I forgot that it's Family Day in the province of Ontario, so everything is closed, including where I work. So I'm able to go nice and early. I have all my stuff packed, including my post-workout meal. But today is a special day because I'm going to be using a piece of equipment that I've been wanting to use for over a year. It's for your legs. It's called the pendulum squat. I'm very excited to use it. I have no idea what to expect. I'm going to be very weak on it. I'm going to be starting at like one plate and then work my way up. Leave my ego at the door. I want to go full range of motion, get nice and deep, and see how it goes. Oh, God. I have like butterflies in the pit of my stomach. I cannot wait to use this thing. My coach and I, we were discussing some of my changes for my workouts. I gave him some of my feedback and we've modified it a bit. So there's going to be a few changes. I'm going to start with leg extension, hamstring curls, narrow stance, leg press. Then I'm going to do the hack squats, the pendulum squat, the sissy squat, and then we'll finish it off with some adduction, some hip adduction on the machine. I'm going to try to really focus and get as much footage of the compound movements, where I'm only going to do maybe a set or two of the isolation movements. I mean, there's really nothing to see there. You can't really see me moving the weight. And I want to try to keep my videos to under 30 minutes. And if I just show every set of every exercise, it's going to be very, very long. I'm going to try to keep talking to a minimum in the gym. I'm going to try to do most of my discussions before and after my workout, like now, for example, which I actually like doing because it really gets me in the mindset to know exactly what I'm going to do. It's like a form of meditation almost. Yeah, oh, those pendulum squats, I cannot wait to hit those. We're going to see how I do them. Yeah, that's another big reason why I went to 613 Lift. He has like very good equipment, and I cannot wait to hit him out. As for the narrow stance leg press, I'm going to go ultra deep, and I'm going to try to go as heavy as I can. I want to tear my quads to ribbons. No more Mr. Nice Guy in the gym. No more Mr. Don't destroy the nervous system. I want to destroy these quad muscles. And that's what I'm going to do. My weight this morning was 227, which is funny because it's up 2 pounds from yesterday. My diet didn't deviate at all, but last week I was also up 2 pounds from the day prior. So I guess if we're tracking Monday to Monday, I'm on schedule. Yeah, I added a little extra salt to this meal just to make sure I don't cramp up. Very important. Salt is very important for not cramping up. I had my last meal, I'd say about 30 minutes ago. Probably take me about 30 minutes to get to the gym, about another 15 minutes to get ready. So it'll be an hour 15, an hour 20. Because I'm going to be going hard and I do not want to throw up this meal. Because that is a potential possibility here. That's how hard I'm going to go. This is going to be the hardest leg workout I've ever done. I've already made that promise to myself. And I want to be held accountable if I'm taking it easy. Ugh, I even like the drive. My other gym was like 2 minutes away. The car didn't even warm up by the time I got to the gym. And I like time to mentally prepare for what I'm about to do. It's very important. I believe that you train with the mind. You lift weight with the mind. You feel pain with the mind. You overcome pain with the mind. Everything is mind driven. Your body is just an apparatus that holds your computer, your brain. And meditation allows me to really bring the two together so that they're one. I know it kind of sounds stupid, but That's just how I process things. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the gym. 250 for at least 10. Let's do this shit.
You need me to give it to you to see?
One more. Oh. All right, last week, 155 for 11. I set it to 170. I want at least 8 to do this shit. Slow negative, slow negative, slow negative. Whew. All right, warming up with 360. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 360 felt super easy. This is 540, still a warm-up set. I'm stopping at 10 no matter what, but I'm gonna keep the pace what I want my pace to be at. Feet at the bottom of the plate, close together, narrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I had another 10 in me, but like I said, just to warm up, I don't want to burn out on that. All right, time for my top set. That's 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 720 pounds. Minimum 6. I'm going no failure. My last set, if I know I can't do another one, the negatives get slower, not faster. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's do this shit. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 4. Come on, motherfucker, don't be a pussy. 5. A little hands-on knees for this one, because I'm getting it. No. All right. I'll do the same weight next week and aim for 6. But that was a good 5. Whew. Second set, took a plate off. We're at 6:30 now. You know, again, I want at least 6. I want at least 6. All right, let's do this shit. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, last set was 6:30 for 7. I'm down to 5:40. Took a plate off. I think I can do 10, nice and low, nice and slow. Let's do this shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that was an honest 8. I didn't have an extra one in the tank. All right, last set. Set 4. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. So that's only one plate more than I warmed up with. My legs are not toast, but they're wobbly right now. I want to see how many reps I can do. My goal is not to hit 15 or 20 reps. My goal is to go slow and controlled and tear the fiber with the same speed I was doing in the last 3 sets. All right. Enough talking. Let's do this shit. Lower. 2, 3, 4, lower. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm happy with that. I can live with that. Okay, hack squats. Pretty straightforward. I want my knees bent as far as they can go. Let's see what I have left in the tank. One. 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. My last set was just a light warm-up, 2 plates, 180. I'm going to do a heavier warm-up. I got my belt on. I'm only going for 10. I want my next set to be my top set. One. 2. 3. 6, 7, 8. Starting to feel a little back pain. Let's see how this set goes. Same weight, 3 plates. Fatigue is setting in. I'm getting a little tired. This is like the first set I don't want to do, but I'm gonna fucking do it because these are where the gains are. Everything I just did was just to maintain what I have, but I gotta grow on top of what I have. All right, let's do this set. I took a plate off. Nice and low, nice and slow. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Low, 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 low. Ah. I'm happy with that. On to the pendulum, baby. Okay, so this is my first ever set of pendulum squats. I didn't even practice. I only have one 45-pound plate on the bar. I have no idea what to expect, and hopefully I don't break anything. All right, let's do this shit. So far, so good. 1. Ooh, that's a nice feel. 2, 3, 4. This is fucking hard. Nice and low. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, set number 2. I'm feeling a little better. I want to go ass to grass, baby, ass to grass. Come on, squeeze those glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad, not bad. All right, I lied. I added a plate, so now we're up to 90 pounds. 6 minimum, ass to grass. Low and slow, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right,
60 squats, body weight, 8 to 12, low and slow, nice and deep.
And another leg day in the books. I killed it today, just like I knew I would. I'm very happy with my leg press. Very deep, slow. I did 4 total working sets. 3 of them were till failure, and the 4th one, very close to failure. I got like 720 for 5 reps, so that's a perfect weight. I'm going to stay at that for next week, and I know if I hit 6 reps, that I've improved. So it's a perfect formula. See, that's a perfect baseline. I'm going to hit the exact same machine with the exact same plates, and that's how you progressive overload. It has to be also in the same order. So I started off with the leg extensions. Then I did the leg curls. Leg curls also too. I have very strong hamstrings. I think my hamstrings might be stronger than my quads. Hamstrings, I got like 170 pounds for 10, 9 or 10, which I'm surprised because last week I only got 155 for 10. So I went up a plate and hit the same number. And really slow negatives. Like, I'm very happy with this. As soon as that camera goes on, as soon as it's like something takes over me. This is by far the best training I have ever done. My diet is in lockstep. My training is in lockstep. My nutrition is in lockstep. My work-life balance is in lockstep. I feel good mentally. Physically, I always feel good, but mentally, it's up and down. That's how life is. But it's like I'm coming out of it, and I couldn't be happier. And I think honestly, it's gonna show on the stage. My goal is to just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I mean, how much progress am I going to gain in the next 3 months? I don't know, but that doesn't really matter. People often overestimate what can be done in 3 months, but underestimate what could be done in a year. So I think in terms of years and accumulating those years back to back to back, and a lot can be done in a year, believe it or not. And so what did I do? The leg press, unbelievable. My best leg press day ever. I have a bit of a confession to make. I thought I've been doing hack squats this whole time. I've actually been doing V squats. So, I've been in the gym for 21 years. I just learned the difference between a V squat and a hack squat. So this will probably be the last time I do the V squat, and I'm going to start doing the hack squat. So the hack squat is a machine that's at an angle, and you go up and down on that. A V squat is kind of more free, up and down. They're very similar, just the angles are different. You're not at 90 degrees on a hack squat. You're definitely leaning back. So I'm gonna do that next time. So I'm gonna have to set the baseline next week, which that's fine. I like that. But I've been going really deep. I didn't superset any of the compound movements. I did the pendulum squat. It was just as good as I thought. It felt a little unusual at first, but about honestly 3 reps in, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this every week. It's unbelievable. somehow I can go super deep without without getting my lower back involved. It saves my back. And that's always been my Achilles heel for training legs. Because I am just as determined to grow my legs and give it everything I have, but if my back dies, it dies. And then my quads don't feel anything. And I found squatting, I'm a really bad squatter, but that pendulum squat, I mean, boom, it's like magic. It's unbelievable. The further down you go, the more it supports your back. And I just go all the way right next to a mirror, and I'm just making sure like I'm going as deep as I possibly can. On that last set that I did, I remember I failed. I just took my hands, put them on my knees, and I was able to assist myself all the way back up. So there's no fear of not being able to rack the weight or losing the weight. So that's a failure every set. That's going to be very easy to do. It's going to be very easy. It has a very good fatigue, just very good stimulus to fatigue ratio, which I really really like. Let's see, and then after that, after the pendulum squats, I did sissy squats. I'm only doing body weight squats, but they have a proper sissy platform, which I really like. Again, I went deep all the way. On the very last set, I actually got stuck, which is a good sign. I went right to failure. Eventually, I'll start adding weight to that, but I want to be able to hit 3 sets of 10 body weight before I start adding weight. Actually, I don't need to do that, but I should be able to do more than 10 body weight before I start adding weight. And then I'll start with, I don't know, 10-pound dumbbells in each hand, and then work my way up. It's more important that I'm going low and slow and with good technique. And because if I were to speed it up and start bouncing around, yeah, I could do more reps. But that's not the point. I'm not there to do reps. I'm there to break down muscle fiber. And proper technique, that's how you do it. How much weight you're lifting is irrelevant. Only your ego knows that. Only your brain knows how much weight you're lifting. Your muscle doesn't know how much weight you're lifting. All the muscle knows is stimulus. And stimulus is done slow with a deep stretch. You don't want to utilize any momentum, because momentum is an outside force. It's assistance. It essentially makes the weight lighter. And if you need that, that means you're lifting too heavy. And honestly, a 613 lift, it's like everybody knows that, you know? It's like you're accountable to everybody in the gym, which is what I need, you know? You're not safe anywhere. You can cheat if you want, but everybody will know you're a cheater. Whereas a good life, again, a great gym, nobody knows anything there. I shouldn't say nobody, but like at least 50% of the people, they're just normies. They're trying to live a healthy lifestyle. Nothing wrong with that. But like, I want to train with competitors, and I feel like that whole gym are full of me, men and women. Like, it's unbelievable. A lot of the women have like fucking massive fucking legs, you know. And I saw one of them grunting just on the leg press just before me. It was unbelievable because I'm doing leg curls and I'm hearing like this animal grunting, and I'm like, okay, who's that? This must be a hardcore lifter. And it was honestly this like good woman with her husband helping her, and she was fucking taking plates off, fucking drop setting, unbelievable. I think she did more than me. But again, I didn't want to drop set. I'm really just looking for 6 to 10 to failure, very, very, very heavy. That's not to say I won't drop set in the future. I'm just not doing it right now. But like, oh man, you get motivated in there. And like I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying it, motivation is 10%. Is 10% of the whole of lifting, getting in the gym, and that's where the gains are, you know? You're only gonna get so big doing the exact same thing. Like, you need different stimulus, and you lift with your brain. So when your brain is stimulated, you're gonna lift better. You know? When I believe that I'm gonna have a good lift, I'm gonna have a good lift. And when I believe I'm not gonna have a good lift, I never have a good lift. And you can't just repeat a mantra to yourself and just assume that things are gonna get good. Like, oh, this is gonna be a good lift. This is gonna be a good lift. You have to believe what you're saying. It's very important. And, you know, with my dieting, I'm not even tempted to go off this diet. Like, I love my diet. I'm never hungry. Do I want to eat more? Of course I want to eat more. But I think 44, I'm just over 4,400 calories a day. I'm gaining about 0.6 pounds a week. Last 2 weeks, I gained exactly 0.6 pounds a week. I measure my waist every day. It's trending downwards. I think I'm losing fat and gaining muscle, which I didn't even think was possible. But apparently it is if you're in a very mild surplus. You can't gain muscle in a deficit, but you can gain muscle in a surplus. I spoke to my coach. I told him, listen, my cardio is lacking a bit. You know, I got nothing left in the tank. He's like, listen, you have almost no cardio. I want 150 calories from you 4 days a week. So, you know what? I actually have a recumbent bike in my house. What I'm going to do is when I get home, I'm going to go on it. In about 20-25 minutes, I should have 150 calories burned. Then I'll have my next meal and eat. And then I want to shower, meal prep, and then put this video together. But anyways, I'm just having so much fun right now. And, you know, I'm happy to anybody that's following this journey of mine. I'm going to be posting the Iron Den videos right up until competition. My competition is October 26th. It'll be at the Algonquin Commons Theater. It's the Ottawa Open Classic. I'm going to be competing in men's physique for whatever my height class is. I'm like between 5'10 and 5'11, so I'm not sure exactly. I think it's Group C, but don't quote me on that. My prep is going to start June 15th. That's when I'll start being in the calorie deficit, but it's going to be a very mild calorie deficit for 20 weeks. I've never done a 20-week deficit. I've done 17 and 14. But I'm pretty good at staying lean, so it's going to be very interesting to see. And I have a very fast metabolism, so, you know, this is going to be very interesting. This is going to be an interesting package. For me, it's more important not to lose muscle during the prep phase than it is to burn fat, because I have no problem burning fat, but maintaining the muscle, that's where I struggle. I lose a lot of muscle if I maintain a deficit for too long. So we're gonna drag it out very long. It's gonna be a very mild deficit. We'll see what we're doing for cardio. But you know, June 15th is a long time away. I got time to make a ton of muscle until then. My legs are growing. I think my quads are around, my right quad is around 26.25 inch, which isn't great, but it's better than it's ever been. And, you know, I don't really have a number in mind. I mean, obviously I want 30, but, you know, I'm not saying I'll get that this year, but I'm saying I'm going to work as hard as I can, and they're going to be as big as they can be by June 15th. And then the goal will be to retain them as much as I can. Anyways, I'm excited. And I'm gonna leave us off here today. I'm gonna be training tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing back tomorrow. And just remember one thing: muscle doesn't grow on trees. You have to work for every single gram of it. All right, peace out.